Hi, my name is Heather Chun. I am the Prevention Education Specialist at RCC, and I am wildly lucky to work with the GameChangers, who are RCC's Youth Advisory Board. They help us not only by educating us, but also informing the education we do in our community. It's a group of students from across Dane County, these wonderful folks included, and we do work not only to educate ourselves and kind of reorient how our social justice should look like, but also educating our community. That will look a little bit different this year as we will be meeting virtually, but I highly encourage you to visit our website for more information on how you or a teen in your life can join. These folks will tell you a little bit about why they joined. I want to emphasize how lucky we are to have them with us today speaking and sharing their expertise. A reminder to all of us, especially adults, that youth have, I would argue, more to teach us than we have to teach them. So with that, I'm going to introduce our amazing student facilitator for next year, Amira. They're going to facilitate this conversation for us. And again, I want to say thank you so much for all of these students joining us and giving us their very precious time. Amira, take it away.
Thanks, Heather. Hello, everyone. My name is Amira Peretti. My pronouns are they, them, and she, her, and I am a rising junior at Memorial High School. This past year, I joined GameChangers, and it was quite possibly the best decision I've made in my life. Not only have I met a group of incredible youth activists, but I have grown both in my advocacy skills and as a person. I would highly recommend to anyone to consider joining this program. All right, Elise, if you'd like to go next.
Hello, my name is Elise, and my parents are she, her, hers. I just graduated from Stoughton High School, and I was a game changer for 3 years. It was a really amazing experience, and I'm very grateful for it. And now that I'm graduated, I will be pursuing political science and gender studies, and hopefully applying what I've done in game changers to my future.
Nice. And good luck with school this next year. All right, Caitlin, if you'd like to take it away.
Hey guys, my name is Caitlin. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I am a rising senior this year at West High, and last year was my first year at Game Changers, and it was an amazing experience. And I am so lucky to be doing it again next year, and I look forward to all the new experiences and all the new game changers that I'll get to meet, because I know I learned so much. I met so many great people past year, and I can't wait to do it again.
Thank you, Caitlin. Mayana?
Hi, I'm Mayana. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I just graduated from West High School, and I will be at McAllister next week studying Spanish, sociology, and gender studies, hopefully. This was my second year doing Game Changers, and it has been probably the best experience I could have had in high school. I met so many amazing people, and I'm so happy to have worked with everyone, including Heather, the best. And I've just learned so much and grown my advocacy and activism skills so much. And I'm just really grateful for the experience.
Thanks for sharing, Mayana. All right, our first question is, what was your favorite part of being a game changer this past year? And was there any particular memorable moment?
For me, there are so many, but one thing that stands out is earlier this year, a few Game Changers and I went to Wisconsin Dells for a youth summit, and we held a roundtable on the Me Too movement. So it was just really incredible to see youth educating about the movement and sharing and learning from the people in the room, but also teaching everyone else how to be better people and like help understand what rape culture is and how to work on ending it.
I think my favorite thing about Game Changers isn't necessarily a particular moment, but I think GameChangers gave me the ability to go back to my own community and use my activism and experience in leading projects back at my school, because sometimes we want to do activism and make change, but we don't know how to start or how to do that. And so GameChangers really equipped me to make meaningful change back at home.
Yeah, my favorite thing about Game Changers isn't just like one particular moment. It's like the bond that all these Game Changers and the facilitators, including Heather, like share. It's like at Game Changers, we do this thing called Rosebud Thorn, where we basically share a little bit part of ourselves for the past week or two, and everyone gets to hear a little bit about themselves and learn from each other. And I also really loved the activities that Heather sometimes makes us do, and they're like so weird and so silly, and everyone just ends up having such a good time and like laughing over it, and they're so fun, and I love them.
Thank you all for sharing. All right, our next question is, how has being a part of Game Changers affected or changed your perception of the society we live in?
For me, it really changed how I think about situations when it comes to systems of oppression. I think when I look at something that happens to my class community, I'm more able to say, okay, why did that happen, and how do we change that, both on an individual level and a systemic level. And it really helps me more analyze like why things happen and essentially like where we can go from here.
For me, a big takeaway has been decolonizing my worldview. Throughout most of my education, it's all the history textbooks, all the history presentations have been very much whitewashed. And Heather does some incredible presentations about the history of racial trauma and how we can connect not only slavery to Jim Crow, but then back to mass incarceration and other events of mass oppression. And I think that's important for everyone to learn, to understand how the injustices that are being faced today connect to a long history of oppression. It has also helped me find instances of LGBTQ plus people throughout history who have been making waves and finding acceptance in societies, which goes hand in hand with decolonizing my worldview. And that has, as I've come out as bi and trans this year, that's been really important to me. So yeah. All right, on to our final question. What would you say to high schoolers considering applying for Game Changers?
If there are any high schoolers that are like considering applying, I would say just do it. It's like one of the best decisions I've ever made in high school, and I loved like going to these meetings like every couple of weeks and seeing everyone and learning so much more than I ever really knew. Because like all the presentations and guest speakers that Heather shows, like meetings have really changed my worldview, and I've learned so much, and I appreciate all the members of Game Changers because they've been like such a supportive like family and will always have my back. And I look forward to doing it again next year.
Yeah, I completely agree with all of those. If you're on the fence about joining, just or applying, just do it. Like you will not regret it, I promise. Um, People I've met in Game Changers are some of the best people I've met in my life, and some of my closer friends. And it's really special to me, and I want to share this community with everyone, even though I won't be there. But cause it's so welcoming, and everyone is so inclusive and loving, and it's just a really great thing to be a part of. And you learn so much. I don't see why not.
I also agree. Definitely do it. Apply, but also I recommend being prepared to have your entire life system and worldview turned upside down because it'll make you question things and you'll learn and that's part of why you should do it. But also everyone's so supportive and you're not gonna be judged and but yeah, just do it.
I think that everyone should apply, regardless of whether or not you have done advocacy work prior. The incredible thing about Game Changers is that every person who walks through that door has something to teach everyone else and learn something from others. The collaborative environment not only fosters friendships, but also incredible projects. This past year, we had 3 projects. I worked on one about Title IX, and it was I was blown away with what we could achieve together in just a half an hour. And these are the experiences I feel like I will remember forever. So yeah. So thank you to everyone here today, and thank you to everyone who is participating at the 25th Java Jive. Y'all are incredible for doing this virtually. We all appreciate your dedication. I also want to give a special shout out to Heather, who is absolutely incredible. Yeah, have a great rest of your summer, everyone, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you, guys.